on a very exciting subject topic, 4 pillars of Omni-Channel customer experience, something we have not heard before, and again, a great continuity in the entire flow of the events today. 4 pillars of Omni-Channel customer experience management, and to present this, I would like to call on stage with a big round of applause, Mr. Samir Narkar, Founder and Chief Executive Officer, Konnect Insights. Samir, welcome to the stage, and looking forward to a great session, unique topic, and I'm sure it's going to be very exciting.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. Hi, my name is Samir, and I'm from Konnect Insights. It's an omni-channel customer experience platform. Is it on? Yeah. Okay. So I'll give you a quick context of why omni-channel customer experience platforms are important in today's world. So if as a brand, if anybody is expressing opinion about you on any given channel, then you need to listen to the customers, respond to their queries, engage with them. We all know that. But the way the customers reach out to you really depends on their own choice. If they want to go on any social media platform and talk about you, you'll have to listen to the social media platforms. If they choose email, then you have to listen to email. If they choose call centers, chatbots, you have to really listen to all these channels. But multi-channel is not just the solution. You have to be omni-channel. And the meaning of omni-channel has become very complicated in today's world, and we want to simplify that aspect. Everybody in the conferences speak about omni-channel, AI. You know, it has become as complicated as Einstein's theory of relativity. Let's simplify that. So what happens is, when a customer comes to you on a social media channel, he's not only engaging with you as a brand, but he's actually talking to hundreds of his friends. And if that voice of that customer is reaching out to the multiple friends of his voice is more important than what your brand ambassadors say. Because if one of my friends says that, I walked into this showroom to buy a car and his experience wasn't great, that is impacting me a lot more than what your brand ambassador is saying. So it is important to listen to those customer queries. And they come from any given channel. So what do brands today do? Really is that to listen to the customers, they have a separate social care team. They have a separate marketing team for social listening of insights and analytics. Then they have a support team for managing emails. They have a support team for managing websites. They have a team that goes ahead and listens to the chatbot queries, and then they have a CRM, and they have a marketing automation tool. But all these platforms are not in sync, right? You obviously cannot expect all these solutions in one platform. But if you are using the best of the platforms for contact center, if you're using the best of the platforms for chatbots, conversational AIs, for social media, you should at least have something where all these platforms talk to each other and you get one view of the customer. Now that, in simplest term, is omni-channel. Listening to multiple channels is not omni-channel. That is just a multi-channel solution. But having that one view of the customer is very important. So all these brands who obviously do a great job in having all these tools still work in silos. And hence you say that a customer who reaches out to me on Twitter and tomorrow when he reaches out to me on an email or a call, I don't really get one view of that customer. And that is a problem that we really solve here at Konnect Insights. All we make possible is we offer an omni-channel experience. Now, this is one customer, okay, who is reaching out to a brand. At the end of the day, life would have been very simple for us if there was one customer who is reaching out to one brand and there was only one channel given. Let's say, just reach out to me on email and I'll solve all your queries. The world would have been beautiful. I would have known all his past conversation history. I would know his persona. I'd know what different categories he's been talking and then respond to it. But because these channels are so many, like just on social media, you have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, you have blogs, forums, news, consumer forums, you have call centers, contact centers, chatbots, emails, right? And then you have app store reviews, right? The customer can come from any given channel. But if you find a solution to integrate all your platforms together, then you'll get an omni-channel experience. And that's what we really do at Konnect Insights. And we have simplified that concept by calling it the 4 pillars of omni-channel customer experience, where first 2 pillars are really about the mediums from which the customers reach out to you. When it comes to social media, there are so many channels like your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, then messaging channels, then your app store reviews, etc. That let's call that as social media. Then there is online web, people expressing opinions on, let's say, e-commerce sites, people expressing opinions on blogs, forums, consumer forums. The comments that come on news sites, let's call that as an online web. So those are all platforms from where customers are actually expressing opinions about you. Email, and you have an email ticketing solution for that, where people are reaching out to you on emails. Many times we have also seen that the customers reach out to you when they are at the store and they want to give you a feedback. So you put a QR code for that and you get a feedback from there. We have implemented that at many places. So that's the first pillar, ensuring that all these channels are covered. Then the second pillar is about your contact centers and your conversational AIs or chatbots. Those are the mediums from where the customers can reach out to you. And you can have the best platforms for it. You can have something like a Genesys Avaya for contact center or Exotel for contact center. You can have best of the tools for chatbots like Yellow or Gupshup, right? Then what is important is the third pillar, where you merge all that into a common CRM. Yeah, and then have various kind of analytics to understand who this customer is, what is the sentiment, what different product aspects he has been spoken about, what are different campaign insights, how you fare against the competition. All that is part of analytics. And the fourth pillar is really acting on those insights, which is publishing the content based on the insights that you have received from all the systems that you use, and then do marketing automations according to it. Like, for instance, when we do marketing automations, don't we actually irritate maybe 100,000 people just to get attention of 100 customers who are really relevant? That is done if, again, your marketing automation is done in silos and not done with the insights that you have received from all the platforms that you use. As a brand, definitely you do all this, but what you don't do is you don't integrate all these channels and you don't get an omni-channel experience. That's what I'm talking about today, what every single brand can be done. And I'll talk about some of the use cases of the brands who have used Konnect Insights or have used Salesforce or have used Genesys or have used, let's say, WebEngage, and how they have kind of given an omni-channel experience by integrating all these platforms together. So that, and we'll talk about some of the use cases. One of the best use cases that I can think of right now with marketing automation was that there is an airlines brand who use our platform and use one of the best marketing automation tools. Now, they are having a marketing automation going in for various subjects. Let's say one of the topic is how good they are with the booking experience. But for instance, if there is an open ticket on email or Twitter about the same person who is actually complaining about the booking experience with that airline brand, how bad that experience would be to get a notification on my WhatsApp that, how great we are with our booking experience. So that's what this integration allows you to do. If you have implemented 4 pillars of omni-channel experience, then what that tool will do is it will first check if for this person, do I have an open ticket? And if there is an open ticket, then it will definitely not send that particular message to that user. Yeah, so this is the reason why the multiple systems that you use in your company is something that needs to be integrated. And these are some of the customers we work with. Konnect Insights works with customers from banking, financial services, aviation, automobiles, fintech, edtech, QSR, mobile companies, telecom brands. It started from India, now present in almost 30 countries. We have a great customer base in the Middle East, a lot of customers in Saudi Arabia recently, and a lot of the panels were talking about data residency. So we ensure that the data residency in each of these countries is ensured. We have a horizontally scaled distributed architecture that really ensures that the data residency is maintained. At the same time, we are a GDPR compliant company. We are a SOC 2 compliant company. So all those security aspects are ensured. And at the same time, the first thing that I want to say that although we pull data from all these platforms, we ensure that it is publicly and legally available, and it is available by your authenticated channels. So we don't bring in data which is outside the purview of your PII data or your GDPR and all those compliances. So keeping that in mind, these are all the channels from where we bring in data. Twitter, which is now X, everything that is private, if you authenticated the channel, and everything that is public. So if it is public, meaning you can get it for your own brand, also you can get it do it for industry analysis, you can get it for competition and understand who is talking what. So when we bring in data from all these channels, there are two ways to look at it. One is how you can unify your entire customer care and how you can get marketing insights. So when you talk about the customer care aspects, you obviously want to understand, what are your NPS scores, what are your customer satisfaction score, what is your turnaround time, what are the agent performance, and when it comes to the best of the AIs are used in the customer care. Whereas the other aspect is to understand the marketing insights. Marketing insights have a deep meaning, with things like your sentiment analysis, classification analysis, media type analysis, consumer insights, how you're faring against the competition, all that is available as part of marketing insights. And I already spoke about having multiple platforms integrated within your company. So what we offer in Konnect Insights is our app marketplace where you can just go ahead and connect something like Salesforce or Genesis for contact center, or chatbots, Yellow AI or Gupshup. We have many integrations that have been built with Salesforce, where customers like, let's say, Air India, Chroma, Decathlon, they're using Salesforce integration. So it is very important for a brand that not to use these systems in silos, but have an integrated view so that you have one view of the customer. And talking of marketing insights, the kind of reports that are very important to understand is what are your sentiment, and sentiment has to work in all kinds of languages. We are a platform that has used AI to its best in terms of sentiment analysis as well, where for English, for 11 written languages in India, for Arabic, and there are so many dialects in Arabic when it comes to Saudi Arabia. Of course, we have the sentiment analysis built for it. It works for Spanish, Portugal. So English, then your 11 written languages in India, and about 20 languages worldwide, the AI uses and does the sentiment analysis. But sentiment analysis is only one aspect of it. AI is only one aspect of it. You need to understand what your competition is doing, what kind of posts are working for them, what kind of campaign insights you have done, and what is the result out of that. Your category analysis, all that is part of those analytics and insights. So when it comes to big data, you really have great dashboards that are built in the system, but you also need BI tools for it. Because if you want to create a report that is very specific to your CMO, or a report that is very specific to any other stakeholder, you need to create these reports by having very strong BI tools. And gone are the days when you'll take data into Tableau and BI and Power BI and then create reports. We actually offer the BI tools inside our platform where any kind of reports can be created. In fact, third-party data sources can be brought into Konnect Insights to create one view of all the insights that you can create. So this is one screenshot of how you actually can create dashboards within Konnect Insights. No other conference can be without an AI discussion today. But what I really want to tell is that all tools like Konnect Insights will have the best of the AIs implemented. That's not actually the differentiating factor, because AI has two aspects to it. One was the AI that we built before the generative AI came in, and the AI that we are now leveraging using the generative AI platforms. So tools are smart enough compared to what they were like a 1 year or 2 year back. Most tools will have best of the AIs available, but what we really need to understand is where to use AI and where not to use the AI. That's the distinction where brands would do the best out of it. For instance, you cannot have AI being used for a critical issue where customer really has a problem. It's a common sense, everybody understands it. But how you can make life easier for the agent to resolve that issue is where you should use AI. Okay, there could be certain cases where you're just asking for certain contact details, and that's where you can use AI. Perfect. You should use AI. You should use AI when there has to be some kind of a workflow that a ticket has been resolved. Now I want to close the ticket. The customer is not responding. You can use AI for that. You can use AI where you know that let's say a feedback is positive, 4-star or 5-star, a ticket will not be raised for it because it's not a query or a complaint. You should use AI, because you should also look at the positive feedbacks that you got from your customers and respond to it, because the customers who write positive about you are the ones who actually go and become brand advocates or brand evangelists. So you should amplify the positivity that has been spread by the customers. That's where again you can can use AI. So AI definitely has its own use cases, and the tools have the perfect tool sets built for it. It's just the brands who are have to have the right kind of mindset where to use it, and we guide you. And we are not just a platform which will push a solution to you and say, use this product. We have the experts who know what exactly works. We work with so many brands. So we come as consultants also when it comes to using these complex platforms. So these are some of the use cases of AI. As I said, AI should be looked at something that was pre-generative AI like ChatGPT tools and now with ChatGPT. So that was about Konnect Insights. I just have a last slide that really talks about the core values of our company, but it really applies for every customer-centric brand. In today's world, if you ask the brand, what is your primary vision? And they'll say that we want to be a customer-centric brand. So for you to be customer-centric brand, of course, you need to be omni-channel. That's the solution that we offer. And these are some of the values that are very important for being a customer-centric brand, which is, empathy, customer success, excellence, and gratitude. So that's about me. Konnect Insights, an omni-channel customer experience platform that helps brands to listen to the customers from all possible channels, engage with them, learn from them, and make them happier. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Samir, for that wonderful presentation. And since we have a couple of minutes in hand, any question for Samir here? And before I open the floor for the question, would also like to tell you that Samir and the entire team of Konnect Insights are available entire day tomorrow as well from the morning. So please feel free to reach out to them, reach out to Samir and learn more about their solutions which they have for the industry when it comes to customer experience. And now, any questions from the house for Samir? Would request you to please raise your hand if you have a question.
Great, I think.
Fair enough. I think that's a great presentation, Samir. Samir,
Thank you so much.
Request you to kindly be on stage. And I would like to call on stage now Mr. Harishankar Mishra, Senior Vice President, Customer Experience from Future General India Insurance Company, to kindly do the honors of felicitating our honorable speaker here. Mr. Mishra, thank you so much for doing the honors, sir. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Samir Narkar, Founder and Chief Executive Officer from Konnect Insights. Wonderful presentation on the 4 pillars of Omni-Channel Customer Experience Management. Thank you so much once again, Samir, for that very, very insightful presentation.